return, we'll reel out the details. Stay tuned.
People into the country illegally. That is amazing.
Honorable
You human
On the point of order.
Honorable they are not picking our calls. They made up their minds.
So no agreement with the EU, but
I don't get a lot. Boy, they won't gam me small. They say, man, give them bribe. I say nothing. Okay, now I will go block later. You remember that contract we will do that time now? They don't pay.
what first?
Welcome back, and now let's go into market reports, local and international business news for today. In tech, Wale Adun guarantees favorable conditions for multinational tech giant operations. Nigeria's Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, assured of the government's dedication to creating a conducive business environment for multinational companies to expand investments, contributing to economic growth. This commitment was emphasized during a meeting in Abuja with a delegation from Microsoft Nigeria, led by country manager Olatomiwa Williams. The minister underscored the strategic importance of sector leaders like Microsoft, and highlighted the collaborative relationship between the federal government and multinational technology companies, aiming at driving economic development and innovation in Nigeria. In response, Microsoft's country manager for Nigeria, Olatomiwa Williams, addressed recent media reports and expressed the company's commitment to its operations in Nigeria, reaffirming a desire for collaboration with government in areas such as cybersecurity and youth upskilling. And in finance, Access Bank finalizes acquisition of Bank ABC Tanzania. Access Bank PLC has confirmed the successful finalization of its acquisition of African Banking Corporation Tanzania Limited, known as Bank ABC Tanzania, aligning with its strategic expansion objectives. This achievement, following the initial announcement in July 2023, signifies another significant stride toward becoming the premier African bank globally. Access Bank stated that Bank ABC Tanzania's operations will merge with Standard Chartered Bank Tanzania's consumer, private, and business banking operations to form a new entity called Access Bank Tanzania. Roosevelt Obuna, Access Bank's Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, emphasized the transaction's importance, citing it as a crucial move toward facilitating intra-African trade in the East African region and beyond. He expressed excitement about the opportunities the acquisition brings, aiming to leverage their combined strengths to provide exceptional financial solutions and experiences to customers. John Imani, Managing Director of African Banking Corporation Tanzania Limited, highlighted the completion of the transaction as a testament to Access Bank's confidence in their operations and the Tanzanian markets. He anticipates new opportunities for customers, employees, and stakeholders with the new entity poised to enhance service offerings and drive economic growth and financial inclusion across Tanzania as part of the Access Bank family. The Nigerian government, in partnership with development partners and the private sector, is crafting a revival strategy for the cotton, textile, and apparel industry, aiming to breathe new life into the once vibrant sector. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Doris Uzoka Anite, revealed this initiative while reflecting on the ministry's activities over the past year, highlighting the procurement of $3.5 billion in investments to rejuvenate the industry. Emphasizing the industry's significance, Uzoka Anite underscored its potential to create jobs across various skills levels. Explained, our collaborative efforts with development partners and private sector stakeholders is shaping a resurgence plan for Nigeria's cotton, textile, and apparel industry, attracting $3.5 billion in investment to revitalize the sector. She further elaborated on the industry's comprehensive value chain and its capacity to spur economic growth, reduce poverty, and attract foreign direct investment. Despite Nigeria's historical prominence in cotton production, its textile industry has faced challenges leading to the decline of once thriving mills and massive job losses. Hindered by issues like smuggling, importation, power shortages, policy inconsistencies, and insecurity, many textile companies, including United Nigerian Textile Limited, Aswani Textile, Afprint, Asaba Textile Mills, and Edo Textile Mills ceased operations, signaling a need for revitalization efforts. We are open for advert placements, bookings, and commercials. And you can connect with us and watch us on our ATN socials, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, X, formerly Twitter, Atlantic TV Net. Watch us live on our website, atlanticnetwork.tv. Now in the stock exchange, Monday witnessed a surge in the equity markets with a collective gain of 323 billion naira, buoyed by notable increases in the shares of Flour Mills Nigeria, Total Nigeria, Access Holding, and 27 other companies. By the market's close, the market's capitalization in the all-share index rose by 0.58% to settle at 56.52 trillion naira and 99,793.71 points, respectively. This upstick pushed the year-to-date return to 33.5% from 32.8%, with trading volume and value spiking by 148.3% and 83.6% to 963.5 million units and 13.5 billion naira, respectively, indicating heightened market activity. While two indices experienced declines, banking and oil and gas sectors surged by 2.7% and 3.1% respectively. Market participation intensified with the volume of traded units soaring by 148.32% to 963,540,754. Bullish sentiment dominated with 30 gainers and 10 losers recorded. Flour Mills Nigeria led the gainers chart with a 10% appreciation to 41.80 naira, followed by Total Nigeria and Access Holding, which rose by 9.88% and 9.86% respectively. Conversely, eTransact International, Dar Communications, and Champion Breweries were the top losers, shedding 9.90%, 9.52%, and 6.67% respectively. Fidelity Bank emerged as the most traded security by value with 6.03 billion naira worth of shares exchanged, while Abe Mortgage Bank led the volume chart with 2,919 units traded. In contrast, the previous week saw investors on the Nigerian exchange lose 225 billion naira, with the market's capitalization and the all-share index dipping by 0.08% to close at 56.13 trillion naira and 99,221.14 respectively. Bismarck Rowan, Chief Executive Officer of the Financial Derivatives, highlighted that high interest rates would escalate borrowing costs and impact business profits, driving speculative investors towards fixed income instruments with high yields. He anticipated a surge in capital raising operations in June, with businesses facing significant value losses, experiencing foreign exchange losses and shareholder recapitalization. Yesterday, the Naira dropped to 1,490 Naira per dollar in the parallel markets, but rose to 1,483.60 Naira per dollar in the Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange Market (NAFEM). Data from FMDQ revealed that the indicative exchange rate for NAFEM decreased to 1,483.62 Naira per dollar from 1,483.99 Naira per dollar, signaling a 37 kobo appreciation for the Naira. Dollar trading volume in NAFEM decreased by 40% to $161.69 million from $269.27 million traded the previous Friday. As a result, the margin between the parallel market and the NAFEM rates narrowed to 6.38 Naira per dollar from 185.67 Naira per dollar last week. Sam Onukwe, chairman of the Association of Securities Dealing Houses of Nigeria, praised the Central Bank of Nigeria's proposed new capital requirements for banks, stating that they would rejuvenate the primary segment of the Nigerian capital market, which has been dormant due to a lack of activity in recent years. The CBN announced on March 28 that banks would need to meet new capital-based requirements ranging from 200 billion naira to 500 billion naira within 2 years, aiming to enhance the competitiveness of Nigerian banks globally and align them with the demands of the African Continental Free Trade Area. Onokwe emphasized the necessity of a stronger capital base for banks to withstand increasing risks, especially amid macroeconomic challenges. He believes this move will not only enable banks to absorb unforeseen losses, but also position them to support Nigeria's envisioned $1 trillion economy in the next 7 to 8 years. Additionally, Onukwe highlighted the impact of economic slowdowns and investor reluctance on the primary marketing activity, expressing optimism that the directive on banks' recapitalization will reignite activity in the primary markets. He also commended the Securities and Exchange Commission's efforts to introduce stringent regulations to safeguard investors and ensure transparent and efficient capital raising in the primary market. The SEC plans to release a framework to guide the proposed recapitalization exercise by banks, aiming to settle outstanding matters in the best interest of the market, reports. In the first 5 months of this year, Nigeria's debt servicing amounted to approximately 2.2 billion naira, according to the latest data from the Central Bank of Nigeria. The figure nearly halves the $4.8 billion projected for the entire year by Fitch Ratings. Despite government assertions of prioritizing domestic borrowing, the figures reveal a different reality. The federal government spent the highest amount on debt financing in May at $854.36 million, marking the highest single-month payment in the past year. This amount starkly contrasts with previous months, showing a significant increase. The total debt servicing within this period is substantially higher compared to the same time frame in 2023. Additional borrowing plans from external sources are outlined in the 2024 budget, including loans from concessional lenders. Furthermore, the Minister of Finance, Wale Edu, announced Nigeria's forthcoming receipt of funds from the World Bank. Meanwhile, plans for a Eurobond issuance in the latter half of 2024 are underway. On another front, there has been a notable decline in letters of credit LCs issued attributed to the nation's foreign exchange challenges. However, there's a positive note in the increase of direct remittances, as indicated by CBN data. To boost remittances further, the CBN has provisionally approved 14 new international money transfers operators. NGX promotes USSD platform for capital market access. Nigerian Exchange Limited, in collaboration with Meristem, encourages investors to utilize its newly launched USSD platform for enhanced engagement in the capital markets. The platform, accessed via a short code *5474# provides real-time stock market information and facilitates connection with stockbrokers, aiming to promote financial inclusion and empower investors to monitor their investments conveniently. Temitope Oludumi from Meristem Stockbrokers highlighted the firm's long-standing commitment to client wealth growth and introduced MeriTrade, an online brokerage platform offering seamless stock trading experiences. You're watching ATN Business on Atlantic Television Network. We will be back after this break. Stay tuned.
Jack us up and down like this now.
I hope nobody carry belle.
Why you ask, oh?
Because this road where they see so, it no guarantee safe delivery.
We just dey vote for government, but we not get good governance.
At all.
Road so e no dey. Light outside. The infrastructure uncle, e come turn to be forbidden fruit for the people.
Corruption, spoil everything. Hello?
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Ayeni. I am calling from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Okay. Okay, I've been expecting your call.
Madam, remove this your phone from loudspeaker.
No vex, now my phone be like that. Hello?
Are you there?
I hear, I'm hearing you.
Yes. We saw a copy of your invoice for computers, printers, and laptops.
Yes. Are you working on them now?
Ma, the prices you quoted are way too high now.
Madam, sorry, please don't cost.
We found the laptop you said is 1.8 million naira for 600,000 naira.
Hello?
Now my body network there.
I can't hear you. Network is bad.
Madam, we can hear you. Continue.
Hello, I can't hear you. I will call you back.
That behavior not good now.
Madam, now this kind behavior they kill our country. You suppose do things differently, make Nigeria for better.
Corruption not in my country. This message is brought to you by the Akinfade Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
I don't get a lot. Boy, they won't booga me small. They say, man, give them bribe. I say, nothing. Okay, now, we'll go block later. You remember that contract we will do that time now? They don't pay.
Hey! But first, you see the house rent with the old since. We go first call caretaker, take the money, slap him.
Beg, see, you know, say I get annual levy why they pay for club. Where me and boys they shark beer in our house, I could pay that one. You remember say me I tell you I go buy you motor. I go buy now.
Okay, they pay you money now. We don't they beg caretaker? We would they beg landlord, old man, and they agree give us time. Money can't come now. You won't divert time. You said na corruption. Corruption not in my house and not in my country.
Sure.
Corruption not in my country.
This message is brought to you by the Akin Fadeyi Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
Kasali, I hope so my car don't ready. I get interview in 30 minutes.
Guy, you not ready. I just the last minute instruction where you give me yesterday. Now in the cause more delay.
Which instruction?
Maybe now you say make I change the meter, make you no read again.
Which time I make you change meter? Oh, Kasali, why you dey do like this now? You don't get sense. You don't read the text message. Nobody I want send them to. Like Kasali, my electrician, make it come house, call me do my meter so that you don't go to read again. You the electrician?
Your electrician?
Yes, now.
So you call Kasali electrician, make it come help you adjust your meter, make it for no read again, Abi. So you said you want join people where be say they no want they pay NEPA bill again, Abi. Oga, you know good now. You know you said you know they behave like all these stiff people.
Oh, what you change for your motor? What you change for?
Two lights. Fuel gauge. Speedometer.
For what thing are you for? Come on for home my motor. I bet you change for me.
Okay. Now don't do something we corrupt. Do something come backfire. Now go come they find how to dodge them.
What you talk?
They greet you.
Corruption not in my country.
This message is brought to you by the Akin Fadeyi Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Welcome back to ATN Business and Atlantic Television Network. Now to the rest of our stories. Wall Street is starting the day on a downward trend as investors brace for a series of crucial inflation reports scheduled for this week, along with the Federal Reserve's imminent interest rate policy decision. Early on Tuesday, the S&P 500 dipped by 0.4%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average saw a decline of 245 points, while Nasdaq slipped by 0.1%. Fifth Third Bancorp experienced a 1.8% drop following a weaker than anticipated forecast. The Federal Reserve is set to unveil its latest decision on interest rates on Wednesday, with expectations leaning towards no change in rates. Alongside this announcement, policymakers will release updated forecasts regarding interest rates and the trajectory of the economy. Concurrently, the yield on the 10-year Treasury edged down to 4.45%. In pre-market trading on Tuesday, Wall Street stumbled as it anticipates a busy week marked by inflation reports and the Fed's decision. S&P 500 futures dropped by 0.3%, while Dow Jones Industrial Average futures slid by 0.4%. Early leading shares, however, saw a rise of 2.2% in pre-market trading, buoyed by federal health officials' endorsement of its Alzheimer's drug, donanemab. The FDA advisors voted unanimously in favor of the drug's potential to slow the disease, paving the way for its anticipated full approval later this year. General Motors also experienced a modest increase after announcing a $6 billion stock buyback approved by its board. Its shares rose by 1%, marking a year-to-date increase of over 32%. In the bond market, Treasury yields saw a slight decline in anticipation of upcoming reports that will shed light on whether inflation improved last month, both at the consumer and wholesale levels. Looking ahead to Wednesday, while the Federal Reserve is not expected to adjust its main interest rates, policymakers will provide insight into their forecasts for future interest rates and the economic landscape. This is where we wrap it up on this edition of ATN Business on Atlantic Television Network in the city of Port Harcourt. I am Susan Abbey. We're open for advert placement, bookings, and commercials. Stay connected on ATN socials, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network. Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1. X, formerly Twitter, Atlantic TV Net. You can also watch us live on our website, Atlantic TV Network, atlanticnetwork.tv. Peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Thank you for watching.
Corruption not in my country.
Driver, why you just dey jack us up and down like this now?
I hope nobody carry belle.
Why you ask, oh?
Because this road where you dey see so, e no guarantee safe delivery. We just dey vote for government, but we not get good governance.
At all.
Road so e no dey. Light outside. The infrastructure nko, e come turn to be forbidden fruit for the city.
Corruption, spoil everything. Hello?
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Ayeni. I am calling from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.